Hey guys, welcome back to a little video. I just dabbled around with a tune like Someone in Love, and I came up with a little thing I thought was quite interesting and an interesting thought to share in terms of guitar playing and chord melody for jazz standards. And for this tune in particular, it's something that popped into my head, and it was kind of the idea of opposites. For example, the most straightforward thing in this tune and in many other tunes is kind of, when you play chord melody, is to follow what the tune gives you in terms of melody, root notes, chords, because that's usually great and that's usually a lot already. But sometimes you can change it as in doing an opposite, and I can have many different ways, and I'm just picking at one little opposite here in particular. For example, in this case, like Someone in Love with the chord structure. It has this descending bass line almost to the F. If you played with the substitutions here from the A-7 to the D and go like to the A flat, it's also kind of chromatic descending at the end. But the main thing is it kind of goes down from E flat all the way to F, as in you can play it that way. You don't have to, but you can play it. That's how a lot of people play it. There's also other ways, famous ways of playing that standard. Was something I was just doing. I was just substituting the first chord of the piece, which is in E flat major 7, the one of this tune, with like a minor chord. In this case, the 3 minor chord of the key, G minor. So I just started with this triad, really, like a G minor triad, like B flat, G and D, and then I added the melody note, the G there. I don't know why exactly I did that, but I just kind of started there, and from there I was thinking, okay, where can I go? The next thing is a G7, which usually goes down to the D in the bass. But in this case, I thought, I'm already at B flat. I can make this just a B natural. And suddenly, instead of like this movement, I suddenly get. And then I was thinking, where do I go next? This kind of leads nicely to the C minor, the next chord. And then usually from the C minor, it goes down to a B flat in the bass. In this case, I decided to go further up to a G. So now in the bass I have B flat, B natural, C, D, and then for the next chord, which is usually an A-7, flat 5, I go to the tritone sub, the E flat. So I have E. So I go from B flat all the way down to E flat, really, like. And then the next chord is kind of like a D, so I go up to the F sharp with this kind of like drop 2 version. I put the melody on top, going to then either like a G minor again or like an E flat, depending on how you look at it. Well, in this case it's more of a G minor. I played the flat 13 there, going to a C, and then I didn't follow up with the bass note there. But the interesting part for me was like thinking of opposites, thinking of what gives me what does the tune give me, and how can I use that not only in kind of repeating it, but how can I go into the opposite direction, which can make a tune really interesting with this. And suddenly you end up at the same F minor, but you're taking a different route, and that's partly what jazz is all about, those standards, finding different ways and avenue of going there. And this is a fairly simple one. It's a basic reharmonization and just a bass line that goes up instead of down. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I make more of these. I know I say that all the time, but thanks so much for everybody who subbed recently. This is really nice, even if I don't put new stuff up, but I'll work on it. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Enjoy the new year. I hope it's a better one than the last one, which is not too difficult. And thank you for watching. Cheers.